Hey guys, it's Evan or Hazard, and today we'll be doing Clan Chat number 3 with Trinity 7. And today I have here is Tragic and Apostle. So we're gonna get right into the first question. What made you make your own team?
Well, man, I founded Trinity 7, and I founded it back in 2005. My first FPS game was actually on original Xbox console, which was Rainbow Six 3 Black Arrow. And one thing I noticed when I got onto Black Arrow was that the clan community on that game was actually thriving even back then, and there was just a lot of different opportunities for you to link up with clans and experience the game in a different way. And one thing that we didn't have back then was the social media network that we have today, like Twitter and Facebook, that make it a lot easier for you to communicate with your clan members. So everything we did was really through phone or text message or email, and it really stressed even back then how important communication was to me. But when I started on Black Arrow, I kind of noticed that I really enjoyed the team aspect of gaming, and even though gaming in FPS form is very much of a solo game because it's you playing by yourself against people, I really enjoyed bringing people together and making it about a team objective and kind of making it about a goal every single game to win and to be better as a unit. So I just noticed there wasn't a lot of that out there. If there was some of it out there, it didn't seem readily available to me as somebody new to FBS gaming. Either that or it was maybe slightly intimidating being around people that were established and had high skill. But at the same time, I felt very confident in the fact that I could start an organization and a clan and really make it succeed. So we started it. We had great success in that game for the structure of gaming in 2005, which was a lot different than today's environment in Call of Duty.
All right, cool. We'll go to the second question now. How long did it take you to organize your team to where it is now?
Well, I'll start from Ghost because, as I said in question 1, that's really when I came back. So I got on Xbox 360 about 4 months into Ghost. So Ghost had been released, it had been rolling, and obviously all the clans in the community that are still out there today were doing their thing. And when I came back on Ghost, I wasn't actually 100% certain that I was going to start up Trinity 7 again and put the commitment and time towards it. But I joined up with another clan that was full of about 10 to 15 really good guys, and we ran through a couple of clan wars, and it just gave me the motivation to leave and respectfully and just start Trinity 7 again. So after a couple of clan wars, I threw on the tag and brought it back and brought back the Trinity 7 name, and I knew I had to start kind of like a grassroots campaign, so my main objective and my main goal in Ghost, knowing that I was really 4 months behind the rest of the clans, was to quickly establish a vision and a foundation for what I believe Trinity 7 as an organization should stand for, and also that all of our members should focus on when they come, so that every person that has the opportunity to come into Trinity 7 understands who we are, that we're firm in who we are, that we're not shaken, and that we have a vision and we execute it. And so what I started to do was look for really talented gamers, which is hard to do. Like I said, a lot of them are already taken up in competitive clans. And of course, when you come in your new clan, you don't have a lot of street cred, so to speak. So you really have to kind of find people that believe in you as a leader, believe in what you believe, and believe that you can make it happen and want to do it together. So we had some huge key moments in the growth of Trinity 7 in Ghost, to where we brought in certain people through, really all of what I did was through lobbies, obviously, whereas now we can, recruit on Twitter and things of that nature. I was just in lobbies talking to people, befriending people, and finding like-minded guys that liked to communicate, that weren't all about themselves and about their ego, and could understand, a team vision. So,
when I joined Trinity 7 in March of last year, we were on Octane playing Domination, and there were 3 Trinity 7 members, Apostle being one of them. and I was in a competitive gaming clan at the time, and I played the game with them. I liked who they were. They were using callouts, it kind of intrigued me. They were skilled players. So, from that moment, I wasn't really playing Clan Wars back then, and I wanted the gear. So I went to Apostle, and I basically told them, I was like, look, man, I want Clan War gear. Can you help me out? Can I join your clan? I'll stay here for a couple months, and I'll go from there. And he told me yes. So, from that point on, I played a couple Clan Wars with him. I got my gear, but then a big thing for me was I noticed that I actually enjoyed being here. I liked the structure. I liked everything that Apostle was building. And that point on, it really caught me. So I decided that I wanted to move up in the organization. I wanted to be a part of it in bigger nature. So we started to structure practices. We started to make call outs. We just started to build a foundation for the clan. And as time progressed, we took it day by day, and now we're here, and it's been a long road, difficult, and some things have been difficult and some things have been easy, but joining in last March was probably one of the greatest decisions that I've ever made, just because now I have a family around me, and I'm very proud of everything that we've done, essentially.
Well, cool. Well, this question goes for both of you guys, in the team and off the team. Have you ever thought of quitting?
For me, I'm really passionate. I like this question a lot, man, because honestly, I think it shows mentality, and really as leaders, I feel like you have to, you always are going to have those extremely challenging times. Like Tragic just said, we've been through a lot of different challenging times with members or growing pains or things that happen in any clan or community structure. But, my personal outlook has always been that I am not a quitter. And once I start something, I go at it with my full, passion and full drive that I have in my tank. And, I really truthfully believe that quitting is a very selfish act, and it's easy to do in the community of gaming because you typically don't, let's face it, you're sitting in your house or you're sitting in your living room playing a video game with yourself and your TV, and you have your family, and you meet these people and you form relationships with these people, but a lot of times people online don't facilitate their relationships to a deeper level as far as friendship is concerned, and they just kind of keep it at a face value or a like-minded value of gaming. And it's easy for people to throw up the selfish card and walk away because there's really no level of accountability, or if there is, it's a very low level. So to me, that's one thing that I focused on from day one with Trinity 7 is, people who we bring here are going to understand that, the people that are in Trinity 7 are accountable to one another, because without accountability, you can have cracks in your foundation. And granted, those cracks are going to appear if your foundation and your clan is strong and it lasts for years and years over many different gaming titles. But at the same time, the key is when you have, a core group or the larger percentage of your clan that is on the same page of accountability and respect of one another, both as people and as gamers, to where you're not going to run into the problem of having people make a selfish act in quitting. Now, that statement is solely in the fact that nothing outside of the ordinary happens in someone's life that pulls them away from a clan or from clan leadership. But for me personally, I've never thought about quitting.
For the last question, do you have any advice to pre-leaders that are trying to make a team or already have a small amateur team?
Tragic, go ahead, man.
Basically, I look at this question and two huge things pop up in my head, and it's accountability and communication. When those quote unquote pre-leaders are out there trying to make a team or have a smaller clan, I think that what they truly have to focus on is, yes, it's important to look for skilled gamers that mesh well with your team, but I think something that really stands out is making sure that your guys are accountable. So for example, when a clan war comes up and you ask who can participate and who can't participate, I think it's very important that, you know, when the guys do answer that question saying yes or no, if they do state that they can participate in the clan war and not show up, that hurts a clan. So it's important to find guys that are accountable and are constantly communicating with the clan and the leaders of the clan so that everything runs efficiently. And through that, you know, you find better players, you find people that want to be a part of your organization, and then that builds the stepping stones for a solid foundation in the future.
Well, cool. Thank you guys for being on Clan Chat. It was a fun time. Actually, I learned a lot from this. Here.